I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 372, Part 2. Questioner. Sleep state is said to be the experience of bliss, yet on recollecting it, the hairs do not stand on end. Why should they do so if the Samadhi state is recollected? Maharshi, Samadhi means sleep in waking state, Jagrat Sushupti. Bliss is overpowering and the experience is very clear, whereas it is different in sleep. Questioner, can we put it that in sleep there is no unhappiness nor happiness, that is, the experience is negative, not positive? Maharshi, but the recollection is positive. I slept happily, says the man. So there must be the experience of happiness in sleep. In this dialogue, the questioner asks about the nature of bliss in different states of consciousness, sleep, and samadhi. The questioner notes that sleep is often described as a state of bliss, but recalling sleep does not provoke intense physical reaction, such as the standing of hairs, goosebumps, that recalling a samadhi state might. Ramana Maharshi clarifies that samadhi is akin to being asleep while awake, Jagrat Sushupti. This means that in samadhi you experience the bliss of sleep, but with the clarity and awareness of the waking state. He emphasizes that in samadhi the experience of bliss is vivid and overpowering, unlike in sleep, where the experience is more subdued. The questioner then suggests that sleep might be a neutral state, lacking both happiness and unhappiness, that the experience of sleep is negative rather than positive. Ramana Maharshi counters this by saying that when people wake up, they often recall sleeping happily. This recollection indicates that there must have been an experience of happiness during sleep, even if it was not consciously recognized at the time. Continuing the discussion, the questioner asks whether bliss is merely the absence of unhappiness, or if it is something inherently positive. Ramana Maharshi says that bliss is indeed positive. He explains that the cessation of unhappiness and the emergence of happiness occur simultaneously, that bliss is the positive state that comes when suffering ends. The questioner probes further, wondering if the lack of intense reactions like goosebumps when recalling sleep means the experience of bliss in sleep is unclear. Ramana Maharshi acknowledges this difference. He states that the bliss experience in samadhi is perfectly clear, both in the moment and in recollection, whereas the bliss experience in sleep is less distinct. Ramana Maharshi distinguishes between the bliss of sleep and the bliss of samadhi. Sleep provides a subtle form of bliss which people recognize upon waking, but it lacks the clarity and intensity of the bliss experienced in samadhi. Samadhi represents a state where one enjoys the deep happiness of sleep, but with full awareness, making the experience and its recollection vivid and impactful. This dialogue underscores the positive nature of true bliss and how its recognition varies between states of consciousness. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. The book, Who Am I with Comments, is my take on these early teachings of Ramana Maharshi. It's available on Amazon, free to Kindle subscribers. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment